The Peace Project starts now. Are you in?
Hello everyone, I hope you are fantastic. Today we are going to talk about justice. This is searching for justice, the truth of justice. I wish you find it interesting. Well, the rules exist to complete the law, and according to Piano, it is to give each and everyone what belongs to each one of them. Therefore, the law has to lead to this achievement because by complying it, the social order will be increased. Although here there is a real dilemma because what exactly is to give each and everyone what belongs to each one of them? Well, you will probably tell me, Tanya, it is very simple. If a man steals a cake from another one, the thief has to give it back to its true owner. Then I ask you, is that it? Do you think that its owner will be satisfied just with the cake? If this person is, as I call him, ideally fair, then yes, it will be over because he has what it was stolen and he does not mind about the consequences that would have showed up by not having the cake. Talking about the consequences, what if that cake was for the birthday of his daughter and because of the thief there was no cake? In this situation, if the man also wants to be compensated for that, we would say that he has his point because the thief caused that. I would say that the man is fair, but not ideally fair. You might think that not climbing for these consequences is a silly thing to do, or that this person does not show his worth. In that case, I say to you that it is necessary to make a distinction between each particular situation to be able to say clearly if the man is ideally fair or he just does not show his worth. To make it clear, it is not the same this case to the case of a 9-year-old girl who has seen the murder of her parents. I guess that now you see where I am headed. In the last case, the girl will not only be compensated with imprisonment of the murderer, but also she will receive another compensation for the trauma of being the witness of her parents' death. With the previous thoughts, I wanted to tell you that depending on the place where someone is against the rules, he will be punished in a way or in another. And it's more, there are places in which people are punished for something that in others they are not. I find this very interesting because then what happens? Perhaps a Chinese is different as a human being than me? And by the way, I'm not Chinese. Of course not. What happens is that the concept of to give each and everyone what belongs to each one of them changes. But why does this happen? Because there is not a universal truth. Because the law is not the expression of the truth itself, or the satisfaction of the damage in an ideal way. Indeed, I think that you will agree with me when I say that the law is the result of the work of people, and for that it includes their interests as well as their passions. A proof for that is the reform of the Spanish financial law this year 2014. Oh, by the way, the latest year, because today is the 1st of January of 2015. By the way, Happy New Year! Well, as I was saying, which only benefits the higher class and damages the others. Yes, I guess that. Although that makes me mad. The laws are made to be broken. It should not be like that, and call me naive, but I still believe that we can be better because it is in our hands. Well, more in the ones who have the faculties to make that happen. But despite of that, it could happen if they let it happen. Now I would like to set an example about how the law can be easily manipulated, despite talking about specific rules to reach an end closer to a more equalitarian society. In the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen of 1789, it was stipulated on its 6th article that the law is the expression of the general will. What is wrong with that? That the concept of the general will is very vague. Some of you can think that it is what leads to the greater good, with some means that are also based on the good, while others of you will think that it is what leads to the greater good or another situation, but by any possible means. The last thing for me is very serious because I believe that it is not possible to reach this greater good, which is what the general will should reach for, by means that are against it, because sooner or later this greater good that we have achieved will fall apart. In conclusion, the law can be used to benefit all of the social opposite communities with a change in the perspective, without having to modify anything. As we can see, a rule is never true or false, but it is the right one to a specific social and historic situation, and that is why it is so important, the cultural phenomenon. I wait for your opinions in the topic Society of the Forum, located in the category about justice. You know that the forum is in my website www.thepeaceprojectstartsnow.com. That is everything for now. See you here in YouTube, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe please, and you can also reach for me in Facebook, where I am the Peace Project Starts Now, and in Twitter, where I am the True Peace. Be healthy and follow peace in your life.
The Peace Project starts now. Are you in?